Hi there, Scorpios. Thanks for joining me for the September readings. We're going to do a tarot reading using the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which is my own creation here. And then we're going to pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards with your animal totem, which is also my own creation. We're going to, the reason that these are out here, these cards, this is from the Hanson Roberts deck, is because I do offer the Vimeo love readings, lots of love readings where I use the cards and the lots of love. I should put the lots, a few lots out here too, huh? But anyways, I use a different deck every month, and this month I'll be using the Hanson Roberts deck. So that's why I put this out here. These are what the lots of love look like too. So it's a tarot reading, and I pull some lots for each sign. Available every month on Vimeo on demand. You can find that information above in that little eye in the sky or below, or just by visiting my website. You can find everything. So what is going on for our Scorpios for September? Scorpios. Wow, that's sweet. Scorpio in September. Scorpio September 2017. Be sure to check your rising and moon sign, because this isn't a heavily astrology-based reading. So therefore your rising and moon sign would apply. I feel like if it's astrology reading, you really only need to look at your rising sign for prediction. I mean, you don't even need to look at your sun sign, but this is not an astrology-based reading per se, so checking your rising and moon is always a good idea in these tarot, psychic tarot scopes. Okay. Alright, here we go. First card out is Sun and then Wheel. Wow. Rock and roll, man. That's awesome. You know, I always bring this up, but I didn't put the Wheel of Fortune on my deck cover for no reason. It wasn't just because I thought it looked pretty. This is one of the best cards in the deck, and so is the Sun. I mean, you have two of the best cards in the whole 78 card deck in your initial spread here, so that is so sweet. The Sun says you're really shining, you're really glowing. Is Jupiter moving into your sign? It's coming up. I think it's maybe not till November. I need to check that, because if that's happening, oops, we have to talk about that for everybody. I've been doing so many astrology readings. My 2017 astrology book's looking like my other ephemeris, which is falling apart. Oh, it is October. I gotta remember to talk about that next month. But maybe it's almost, this is almost what that vibe feels like, you know, because when Jupiter does move into your sign in October, I'm sure I'm going to talk about that next month. And that would apply for risings too, because it's going to be in your first house. But this is what this is like. Even though it's September's reading, it's the Sun. So it's like you're shining, you're glowing, you're illuminated, you know. And Wheel of Fortune, when you up your energy, when you expand your energy like the Sun, then you can rise to a higher level, and these kind of opportunities will show up. You can, if you're at a low vibration, you can't find those opportunities. There's like layers of energetic vibration, I guess you could say. Oh, I had a vibrational imprint. That was one that I was really liking, I came up with. But whatever the case, when you're up in your game vibration-wise, you draw these more experiences to you. And they feed each other. You know, you up your vibration, this great synchronicity comes along, and it makes you even more elated or more happy, and you up your vibration again, and then even more stuff starts coming, and up and up and up and up and up, you know. And pretty soon, you know, you're up there, baby. Up, up and away in your beautiful balloon. Oh, that's such a lame old pop song. I gotta look it up though, but I'm hearing up, up and away in my beautiful balloon. Let's see here. Up, up. That's a real, like a AM classic. That's a oldie but moldy. Let me see here. We gotta read it though. I'm sure the lyrics are pretty cool, pretty beautiful. I need to pull my daily in here closer so I can really see it. Okay, let's see. Would you like to fly in my beautiful balloon? Would you like to glide in my beautiful balloon? We could float among the stars together, you and I, for we can fly up, up and away in my beautiful balloon. The world is a nicer place in my beautiful balloon. It wears a nicer face in my beautiful balloon. We sing a song and sail along the silver sky. For we can fly, my beautiful balloon. Suspended under a twilight canopy, we'll search the clouds for a star to guide us. If by some chance you find yourself loving me, we could find a cloud to hide us or hid us. Keep the moon beside us. Love is waiting there in my beautiful balloon, way up in the air, my beautiful balloon. If you hold my hand, we'll chase your dream across the sky, for we can fly. Well, that's some nice lyrics, you know. It's talking about a lot of love stuff. This doesn't really necessarily pertain to love. The central card is a pentacle card, but if you do want to look at that love reading, you know, check it out. But anyway, so this is just blew me away, you know, how this is. There's some other stuff here too. I mean, it says that there was a betrayal. It says that you feel like something has been taken away from you and it was unethical. But sometimes, and you do have Tower in reverse and Death in reverse down here. So there was some kind of big deal, some kind of big shakeup or something. But sometimes we need this, especially as Scorpios. Now you know you guys will hold on really tight to something. Very fixed and holding on. So many times, not many times, but sometimes, we need to be jolted loose from something. Sometimes it takes Tower in reverse to jolt us loose from something, because we don't want to miss this great opportunity that Wheel is presenting for us, like I was saying. Like sometimes if you're not jolted loose, you don't make a change. You know, you won't make that change, and you know you want to make that change. You know, that's important. Excuse me one second. Something happened here. I'm sorry first, something happened over here. I'm not going to cut it out, I probably won't remember. Okay, back to this. Yeah, sometimes it takes a big event to make a change for us, okay? Now you have the Death card in reverse, so that there was something that you've been getting jolted loose from, and you might have had a little bit of a time to, you know, difficulty letting go of. Tower in reverse is not as bad as Tower upright, but it's still can be pretty drastic, you know? There is some news coming about money. It's talking about fire, so it might have already shown up even in that that Leo time. You know, that Leo time that we were just moved out of, and the eclipse and all that stuff. Something could have really showed up when the sun was in Leo. The sun was in fire, which would have been Leo. This money thing is right in the central issue of it all, and it's telling you not to be cheap. Whenever this card, the Four of Pentacles, shows up, it's talking about don't be cheap. It's like you got to spend money to make money. Don't be cheap. Don't be afraid to let go. Don't be, you know, you got to spend money to make money. That's what I just keep hearing. These two guys or girls, again, if you've never seen this reading, this could be anybody. It could be male, female, whoever. But these two people here, they are very favorable to you. And you've got the King of Rods, so it could be fire, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And you could be, or it could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Now we are going to be in the time of Earth during a lot of this month. We're going to be in Virgo, which is Earth sign. We're going to be in there until the equinox, okay? And the equinox is coming up on the 22nd. And that's an important time. The equinox is a shift. The equinox is when the wheel will turn. The wheel of the seasons makes a turn, you know. So that could be too when the sun moves into Libra, making that change of seasons. The wheel of life turning, or the wheel of the seasons turning. But at any rate, this could show up in this first part, and then it might not even manifest fully until a little bit later, even yet, when we get into Sag. And that's not going to be until November, December. Or, what I feel stronger is these two are connected. They could be partners. That's somewhat of a strong vibe, but more so I feel like this guy comes first and this one comes second, or girl. Again, could be anybody. Like, you hear from this one and they put you in contact with the big dog over here, the main man. So maybe this is your first contact, and then you move up to the next contact, you know. They bring in, you get past the initial interview stages, and then you get to talk to the second round, you know. That's what this feels like. But anyways, let's get over here and do the animal totem for you guys for Capricorns. Capricorn. Grasshopper. Wow, that's jumping. Making a big leap and a big jump. Excuse me, I need a drink of water. Okay. Health, blessings, fertility, the gift of song. Inspired creation reveals your true spirit. Reincarnation, discovering your soul path. Advancement through leaps and bounds. That's what I feel like, because this wheel, it's just like bang, bang, boom, quantum, leaps. I use quantum leaps for somebody else, but I think that could just be happening. There could be some big shifts going on. There is a big shift, because there's a shift in the season. But also, for you especially, with these two first cards showing out, it's like, wow. And maybe this eclipse even took something out, maybe it took something out, but whatever this was, it's to clear it. Don't hold on to that. Let that go. Sometimes Scorpios want to hold on. Let it go, because there's potential is huge. There's huge potential. There's huge possibilities. This says patent, and I was seeing potential. This says possessions, and I'm seeing possibilities. So let these cards do that for you too. Anyways, hey Scorpio, thanks so much for tuning in. Last month, I put out the word about how YouTube earnings have gone down, and it's all YouTubers across the board, so you should support all your favorite YouTubers in any way you can. But there was a great outpouring, emotionally, through comments and emotional support and donations. It was, up in my donations, and buying the decks, the books, and all that. That's what keeps this channel going, because it's not the earnings from YouTube anymore. And that's for all YouTubers. You should know that. But anyway, I do appreciate all your help and support, and donations are great. Even $1 or $2 helps, whatever you can do. And I want to thank you for your past support and continued support. If you want to find out anything about how to get a reading, how to order any of my stuff, there's a little eye in the sky or the links below. So thank you again. Have a great month of September, and I'll speak to you soon.